Hello, this is Mark. I got this wonderful microphone system, Balila. It just, you gotta set it down because it gets too loud at what they've got the manufacturing setting as. But it's a wonderful microphone system. I am on a government watch list. A government watch list according to PeopleFinder, which involves agencies like the FBI, the CIA, Interpol, whatever Interpol is. I am on a government watch list. I told my mother, she sounded surprised. It's not so much surprising to me because of Jesus. You know, people that are into Jesus get the government interested in them. Because the government sees it as a political movement, a religious movement. The government wants to be, I mean, when you're talking about communism, you're talking about the Antichrist, who is coming soon. They will kill the Christians. They will kill the Christians. They'll chop off their heads according to Revelation. Now, if I didn't have a Bible to back this up, people would say, well, that's unsubstantiated. That's unsubstantiated. But according to Daniel 12, Daniel 12 or Daniel 10 or something like that, or Daniel 11, something like that, you know, they will overcome the saints, or they will overcome the holy ones. You have the Holy One who is a father who doesn't give physical birth, as it says in John 1, but gives spiritual birth to people in their physical bodies. And you got the Holy Father, you got the Holy Family underneath him of Christians. So, you know, I mean, the government, I mean, it really doesn't surprise me. My mother sounded like she was surprised. But I'm not surprised that I'm on a government watch list. There have been funny things that have happened that I can't talk about. There have been funny things that have happened that I can't talk about. But I'll tell you, when I go to restaurants, you know, as a Christian, Christians are treated badly in the world. Christians are treated badly in the world. I go to Burger King, for example. I go to Burger King and I'd be cheated out of my sauces. I'd say I want this sauce, and then the youth at the, usually it was a boy or a man. The youth passing out, taking the money, passing out the sauces, would pass out the sauces to other people. Wouldn't pass out sauces to me. And also at Burger King, they try to cheat me out of money. And I went to a local restaurant, a local Mexican restaurant, and I'll call them 10 times in a row over a course of about an hour or longer. They won't answer the phone. I go to the grocery store and they cheat me with meat and cheeses. I asked for Swiss cheese and I got cheese that does not taste like Swiss and it does not have holes in it. I thought, well, that's just to get a hole in this piece of the Swiss. I get Swiss cheese without holes in it. Went to another Mexican restaurant. I was cheated out of rice and beans. So, I mean, my question for my fiance is, what are people saying behind my back? Because they will not say it to my face, but they will talk behind my back. I mean, this has been described as a gossipy town, where people say things behind people's backs, and you know, and with gossip comes slander. You know, you make up a story that's tangential to what is true, And people will swallow that just like they'll swallow gossip. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me. The way I've been treated, because I wanted to do the right thing, and the world does not want to do the right thing. The world does not want to do the right thing. Because I wanted to do the right thing, growing up, I was extremely unpopular. My name was a joke. And people tried to slander me as much as they could and get my reaction to that. Once again, rape is not something that happens in a dark alley once in a blue moon. It happens. Slander happens, rape happens. So anyway, I believe I was raped in high school. I would have stuff coming out when I pooped or feel stuff in my butt that was not supposed to be there in high school. But yeah, I'm on a watch list, and I think this is what you get. I'm from the United States, so the president once said, President George W. Bush once said, we got all these terrorists. Somebody made a compilation of him giving a speech or multiple speeches, and he would say terrorist. He just liked to say the word terrorist, which before September 11th was what happened in other countries, not in the United States, not in England, not in Australia, not in Canada, not in India. Well, maybe not much in India, really. So they got on this roll. They've gotten onto the evolution roll. They've gotten onto the global warming roll or global climate change, whatever they want to call it at the moment. They've gotten onto different roles, and I just, they get on evolution, climate change, terrorism, global warming, global climate change, saving water, saving trees, saving seahorses or whatever, saving whales. They used to say you shouldn't use aerosol sprays, so we got rid of aerosol sprays. It was ruining the ozone layer. And they say you shouldn't use styrofoam cups because it's hurting the ozone layer, so we went to paper cups. Some people still use styrofoam, but they're supposed to be curtailing that, or have curtailed that. I'm not a terrorist. I am an extremist. Because the sites, the PeopleFinders, I put in my name, my full name, and my city. It came up with my brother's name, spelled exactly right. And me going by my middle name, Brandon, because I used to go by my middle name. And it said terrorist watch list, or said a government watch list for terrorism and extremism. I'm not a terrorist. I'm definitely not a terrorist, but I am an extremist. You have people that are into basketball that are extreme. You have people that are into football that are extreme. You have people that are into medical science that are extreme. But in my case, the extremism is Jesus. That I'm extremely dedicated to